Previously on Making the Dance.
I'm making a dance!
When I book the space, does that mean that nobody else is going to be in these, or
I'm glad I came to look at it because that's not gonna work. I need to make sure me and my girls are look good. If I'm paying for this, like, I want it to look good, you know? Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby squad up, we finna go deep. Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down, when I hit the town, you should slide on me. Keep your minds on me.
Coming up in this episode,
The idea that I'm going off of is like sexy sirens. Okay, today is rehearsal day. Keep the vibes on, crush. I know it's all good. Know it's all. This is the top. Looks great with the skin. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am on my way to the gym. Hold it, pause. What is up, y'all? It's me, Gaylyn Lareese. Welcome back to the Making the Dance series, where I am making a dance. More specifically, I am making a dance concept video and putting my choreography skills to the test. I am on my way to the gym because we got to get this body right for this video. And I'm like listening to the song in the car because I had my first rehearsal before the Christmas break. If you missed the first part of the series, in that video I had my first rehearsal. I went and looked at some different locations I could possibly film at. So today, like I said, I'm on my way to the gym, but I was going over the music in my head because I pretty much have it all choreographed in my head for the most part. But I've noticed that something I need to get better at is calling out the choreography while I'm dancing it. Because I'm also in the pieces right now, like I'm in the dance right now, so I'm having to dance it and not screw it up when I'm dancing, but also call it out for the other girls so that they can hear the musicality of it. So like when you hear choreographers, like that joke about dancers that are like boom cat da da da, like that's because everyone hears music differently. And for people to hear the music how you're hearing it, you have to accentuate what part certain parts come on, you know? And I suck at that. And I'm realizing I suck at it because I'm not a yeller. I don't be yelling, you know? So the fact that I'm having to yell and dance, that's why I'm going to the gym right now to get this cardio in, because we need the lungs. But yeah, I was just practicing doing it and I sounded ridiculous because I like can't get my voice. I gotta project, I gotta harness those, yeah, go around. What the heck? So yeah, gotta practice my choreographer yells. I'm sure that choreographer cueing, that sounds better. My choreographer cueing. So I'm gonna be in the car just how does it go? How does it go, Gaylyn? I gotta practice it. I'll pull y'all up after I leave the gym. I'm eating some soup jumu, I think is how it's pronounced. Next time I go later this week, I'm gonna do some legs because I've been thinking about the costuming stuff. And if we're wearing what I want to wear, I would like a little bit more something in the back if I can help it. Now, do I have a lot of time to put that on? No. But we're gonna try our best. We're gonna try and have a little booty gains for the video. Actually, you know what? Let me show y'all. Okay, you know, I didn't go to fashion design school or whatever, so I'm not skilled at drawing costuming and stuff like that, but I see in my head what I want. I want like sleeves, because the location that we're going to be dancing in, it's very neutral colored, and so I want to make sure that like the arms and stuff like that really stand out in the choreography. And so to do that, I want there to be a lot of contrast. I know I want this to be pinkety pink, 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 girly pink. So I want there to be like a sleeve mesh something something up top, so that like arms and stuff can be really clear. I also want to play with, I guess textures would be the right word when it comes to the fabric. I don't want all the fabric type to be exactly the same. Like, it can all be stretchy, but I don't necessarily want it to be the same. So I'm thinking, I know for sure I saw this skirt that's like, you know, just like a normal short skirt, but it's metallic pink. I think that would look really cool. There may be like I know like a lot of dancers dance in bikini tops. Have I ever danced in a bikini top? No. I'm not, you know, heavy in the chesticles, but I'm not flat chested. But I think it'll be fine. Then it would be like a bikini top on the top and then this skirt on the bottom. And then I also kind of want to play with layering. So I'm thinking I want to do like another layer on top of the metallic skirt. I don't know, a little bit more flowy, gives a little bit more movement. The idea that I'm going off of is like sexy sirens. So I do want something in the costume to flow a bit. There's also going to be some water, a little bit of a water element. If you watched the last video, you saw my, you know, mood board, and the location is on that mood board. So you did probably see a little bit of it. I haven't fully decided on hair, but I have asked them if they're cool with their hair getting wet, and they said yeah. So that's good to know.
So glad that I ended up getting this journal, because I've been able to kind of like draw out some stuff for the location and notes for each of the girls and all that kind of stuff. So I'm glad I picked this up from Walmart.
Our next rehearsal is on Thursday. We're going to be adding one more girl to the group and also hopefully finishing it. I don't know if you guys watch my regular vlogs, but when I first moved to Atlanta, I signed up for the gym that I go to. And when I was there, I was like working out and I heard someone yell Gaylyn, and I was like, who the heck knows me here? And it was Blair. So Blair lived in LA too, and we had mutual friends. He also dances, he also acts. He is going to, hopefully, fingers crossed, be like helping me, assisting me a little bit, because since I'm in the video, I'm dancing in the video and I'm directing it, I'm not gonna be able to, you know, watch and give cues and take video and photo and that kind of stuff. So he's gonna kind of be my second set of eyes and ears and hands. And I kind of want to have a meeting with him just to go over some things that I would like to capture on the shoot day and things he can expect, and, you know, logistics, like am I going to pick him up on the way, and also to ask him his schedule, because his schedule will determine what day we're going to shoot too. So I was going to wait until next week to have the second rehearsal, and I was watching a sermon the other day, and the pastor was just talking about, you know, in the new year you have your green light, so go. There are times where God's giving you the green light and you're just not moving, you're just not doing it. And these girls who are going to be in this piece, they're very talented. Some of them end up being bookity booked often throughout the year, and I would hate to push something off and then all of a sudden they're not going to be in town or they're not going to be available, and they're giving me their free time. So I want to make sure I, you know, hop on it now instead of just assuming that there's going to be a chance in the future when maybe there won't be. Okay, today is rehearsal day. It's finally been getting a little chilly and I've been in a soup mood, because y'all know how I feel about soup. I'm not a huge fan of Kroger for groceries, but so the chicken tortilla soup, first of all, they're organic, which if that matters to you, cool. This one, my favorite, with tortilla crisps. That way you don't buy a whole bag, because I don't need a whole bag of tortilla chips for this little soup. I got beef, ooh, so good. Beef chili with beans. I've not tried this one yet. I had the vegetable chili. It was okay. Classic chicken noodle soup. This one, fabulous. Oh, and I got some Gatorades for the girls tonight. I didn't know what snacks to get, because y'all know all those like chewy granola snacks and stuff, they were recalled. So I didn't want to get anything that was like that, but I wanted to get healthy snacks, but all the variety snack packs had those granola things in it. So I'll just ask them tonight what they like. Now I'm headed back home. I started working on something else, which I think y'all are gonna like. I never know. But there is something that I'm working on that I think y'all will like, especially for those of you who are enjoying this series right now. I don't know. I'm headed home. I will pick you guys up when it gets closer to rehearsal time.
Are you working the front desk? Oh, okay. I need to pay my rest of my balance. Okay. For the
What's up, y'all? Okay, so it's been a couple days since we have talked. I feel like the last thing you saw was me having my rehearsal, which went well. I'm just realizing how little time 2 hours is. Like, the amount of things that I would like to get done in 2 hours is not happening. I think one rehearsal left is gonna be good enough. I just think the last rehearsal, gonna have to bump it up to 3 hours. That's okay. Some things have changed and occurred since we last spoke. So remember that costume design I was telling y'all about? That ain't gonna be it, honey. Things change so fast. During the project, I like to create like a cast fitting log so that as I'm looking for things online, looking for different pieces, I can look at their size charts to figure out what's gonna work for each person. Because just because you think that you're a medium doesn't necessarily mean the piece, especially when a lot of these pieces, I'm looking on, you know, fast fashion places for pretty inexpensive pieces. So now that I have their measurement stuff, that changes what the costume's gonna be. I still think it's gonna be cute though. Oh, it's gonna be here tomorrow. I just remember, you know, being in people's pieces and stuff, and I know sometimes you can't help it because you're dealing with budget constraints, but I used to hate being in pieces and feeling like, you know, my boobie's gonna pop out, or, you know, just feeling uncomfortable and not being able to dance my best because of what the costume was doing on me. So this is what I've decided on in terms of the top and bottom. It's giving these little chain moments, which I like. I actually wanted to get chain pieces for the last idea that I had too, so this is perfect because it comes on it and it comes as a full set, and I still have that metallic aspect of the outfit. And then I got a skirt as well. Before I was looking at a short skirt and I was just thinking about it, And even if we did cut slits on the side and stuff, I didn't want the skirt to keep riding up. Again, trying not to have people feel, you know, uncomfortable. Because if we spending this money, honey, I need full out, you know? So that also comes back on me needing to make sure that the costumes are fitting right. This is the skirt. So it's like a mesh skirt, but it has a high-low situation on the side. And I feel like it's gonna go well with the sirens, sexy mermaid theme pretty well. So I think those pieces together are gonna be good enough. And replacing the sleeves with the long skirt, I think we still get the amount of coverage that I wanted, and the amount of contrast that I wanted without needing the sleeves too. Yeah, we can be covered up, but we not nuns. That's the first thing that's changed, baby. That ain't even the only thing. When I tell you I am excited. Okay, so I just happened to be on Instagram at like 3 in the morning scrolling, and I came across this one person who I already follow, and I followed them because I like their photography, and I'm like, Gaylyn, hire them as DP. Ask them if they would be down to do it. So I literally sent them a message at 3 a.m. I was like, hey, I know you don't know me. You want to do this? And they were like, absolutely. So now the project has a DP, which definitely changes stuff, because now I don't have to run back and forth changing the lights in between shooting each part and dancing. Oh, that reminds me. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, see? I told you, lots has changed. The other day, I was just trying to like think, you know, how would this process go if I were to do this digitally? Like, because right now I'm having to carry so much stuff around that I'm like, would it reduce the number of things that I need to carry around if I had an iPad? Because essentially you got to figure out your workflow and then you just replicate it. Something in my head just said, Gaylyn, ask your cousin if he has an iPad. Boom, right here. That's gonna be helpful, because then now that, you know, the team is coming together, these things that I'm writing out, if I were writing them out on the iPad, then I can just boop, click, and send things to them. So that's going to be a game changer. On top of all of that happening, I went to look at apartments the other day. I'm thinking I just want a little studio. I went and looked at one apartment the other day, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I like it. And I wanted to like it, but I didn't want it to like it, you know? Because I feel like when you like it, then all of a sudden somebody comes and swipes it, or it's no longer available. The friend that I told y'all who's gonna be helping me on the project, who's gonna be assisting me, he just texted me and said, just woke up from a dream and you adopted a baby brown cow and you were driving around running errands with it in your backseat. That's hilarious. I do like cows. Today is Saturday. It's also my brother's birthday. I need to call him. I'll talk to y'all later.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take you over and allow you to pay it over there.
Okay.
We don't
you.
do this all the time. Sometimes you're upset. Now, how do we do this? We don't take money. Contain. And of course,
Okay.
that's the pin number I was talking about.
Got you. Okay.
So I literally just got my library card and everything. Library card. So now I'm gonna log in. I have like 4 minutes until the meeting starts.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can. How are you? So when I asked this person to be the director of photography for my video, my assumption was that's what they understood it to mean. They thought I meant that they were going to be taking photos. I don't need photos, which is something also I'm noticing living here in Atlanta is like, I don't know, people be assuming that I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a girl. There are not very many Black women in creative direction and stuff like that. But I think people just like assume that I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I've been doing YouTube, I know, you know, basic lighting stuff because I light YouTube content when I'm not doing this kind of like, you know, chill vlog stuff. Anyway, so I'm like, I could figure it out. I know. I was just trying to pay someone to make it so I don't have to, so I could focus on dancing. But now that I know that I would still have to do that because that person can't really do it, that changes things. But that is how projects go. I know that the location has a lighting kit. My only concern is just me having to like set everything up and figure out everything by myself in the beginning of our time. And I'm like, is it gonna be worth it for me to buy lighting? Maybe, if I'm gonna be doing like projects and stuff anyway. Is it worth it for me to rent these lights, or should I just go ahead and buy them because I know I'm gonna be doing stuff? If that's something I'm gonna keep having to pay for over and over again in terms of the lighting, like, I might as well go ahead and buy my own lighting, have my own lighting, and then from here on out, I know what I have to work with versus like, am I gonna have this? Does this person have that? Or versus relying on a like DP to bring the lighting, you know? And all these, this one place that I'm supposed to be renting from, it's a beautiful location, but they charge you to use the lighting there, which I guess I understand that part. But they also charge you to use the dressing room per hour. The woes of creative direction, because at the end of the day, it's my job to figure all this out. Because if I can figure out how to do the lighting, then I don't have to hire a DP. That is allowed, whatever that is. This is a cute little library though. I hope this room is soundproof. Because if it's not, they probably heard that whole conversation. So costumes came in. I don't know if I told you that. Costumes came in for and I love them, love them, love them. So this is the top. Looks great with the skin. And then this is the skirt situation. So fun fact about me, in college I was actually the costume mistress for all of the performances. So I was in charge of like keeping track of all the costumes and making sure sizing and stuff is correct. So I'm in my bag right now. With this skirt, it actually, like the seam, I don't know if you guys can see, the seam came all the way down here. And to me, it was just not a flattering place where it stopped. And that's like a lot of what costuming is not only like the pieces being nice, but the fit and the styling of it looking right when dancers are moving. And I'm really big on that. So I actually just like used scissors. If I had a seam ripper, I would have used that, but I couldn't find my seam ripper, and just rip the seam all the way up to here so that it stops more high up and so you can really see your shape better. This is the top, right? We're gonna be cute. I think the last thing I showed you guys was me at the library, like having that meeting. I have decided I'm going to just invest in a little bit more lighting and DP it myself, which I was also editing the first video last night, and I realized like that was something I was considering doing anyway as I was watching back the footage and stuff. And I feel like if I improve my DP skills, then that'll just only make me an asset, you know? So we gonna see, girl. I don't know. I don't want to think about it too I don't want to think about it too much because I just start getting nervous when I think about it. I ended up getting an extra hour at the location that we're going to shoot at. I also started writing out some, can you see that? Some rehearsal notes, which this has been a learning curve using the iPad and the pencil, but I do like it. I think it's just a matter of me being able to make
new pages and find my flow. I also started coming up with, yeah, please excuse my handwriting, the shot list schedule. So how we're gonna shoot everything in those 3 hours. And then I just need to actually type this up and print it out. So we're moving.
I know it's super dark. I know. I keep forgetting to bring my travel light that I have. Just pulled up out the studio. I'm a little tired. I don't know if I told y'all or not, but I started my new job, which has been going fantastic. And it's great because it's not a full week kind of thing. It's only 3 days a week. But I'm still trying to get into the flow of it, you know? And I get off at 3:30. So it's like a decent little day. It's like by the time I get home, I don't feel like doing nothing. I certainly don't feel like sitting in front of the computer and editing. So that's why you're most likely not going to see this video when I want you to. It's probably going to go up the week after because I'm still trying to figure it out. But this is the last rehearsal. We're going to be in this... I was about to curse. Got to watch that. About to be in this thing for 3 hours. Finish this up. Clean it up. Yeah. Yep. At this point, I've been working on this since what? Like November? I'm ready to get her done. Let's finish. Let's finish, you know? Yeah, let's go dance.
So you're gonna go... Yep. Nice and wide, and I'm propped up on my right leg.
So amazing is the moonlight that makes me wonder why we separated. Or
Dive, step, and up. And your hand goes in, out. Kind of like that other thing we do. Just a nice little motif. So.
take me back, baby, baby, baby. Take me back, baby. Hindsight. 2020.
Am I? Did I? Okay. Then yeah. I think I'm using it to go into to give myself more hip for that last piece. Does that make sense? Boom. Boom. Is that what you're talking about?
Playing, those memories keep playing. Am I high or am I crazy? Might let you take me back. Take me back, baby. Back. Take me back, baby, baby, baby. Take me back, baby.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Tuesday. Last thing y'all saw was me having the last rehearsal. Us having the last rehearsal. Which means it's time for shoot day, honey. In the next video, you will see shoot day. Hopefully. Y'all, I'm going to try my best to get enough footage, okay? You know I'm going to be doing a whole lot. I'm going to try, okay? I also got invited to another YouTube event, which we love that. So that'll probably be in the next video too. And they gave me a +1. So I'm gonna bring my cousin. We didn't get to spend a lot of time together growing up. So it'll be fun now that we both live in the same city to have like a little cousins night out. I think we're going to like a movie premiere or something. So that'll be a fun time. I just pulled up to work. So we're gonna go get this bag, honey. I've given myself a uniform for work, which is a black top and black like joggers or Adidas pants or whatever, because it's easy to like play and get up and drop down on the floor. Those of you guys who don't know, I am a nanny, so but it also gives me less things to have to think about in the morning because we're trying to get ready and out the door in 30 minutes. I'm not waking up super early for a job, I'm sorry. So I wake up at 7:30. That's early enough. We're gonna have to make it work, okay? So I sleep with my hair in a bun, and then I've been wearing the same ensemble, different pants, different top, but still black. And it's been making it a lot easier. So just, you know, trying to find my flow and stuff with getting back into work. And that is also why this video is very delayed, but we're doing what we can, okay? So yeah, thank you so much for watching if you made it this far, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. I have just loved you guys' comments, and it really seems like from your comments that, you know, I've been wanting to make this series for a while, and it seems like you guys have also been wanting this kind of content. So it's like the perfect mesh of what you guys have possibly been wanting out of this channel or any dance related content. So I'm just so grateful you're here. Please share with your friends, and also please come back for, you know, not only the next episode, the final episode, but also the actual video because after shoot day it's gonna actually be, you know, me editing the video, and y'all just say a prayer for your girl, okay? I will see y'all in the next one. I'm not gonna promise it's gonna be next week. Y'all already know how I go, but I will see y'all in the next one. Later.
Tryna spend this time with you, know we overdue. What you doing right now? Baby, won't you swing my way? It's been a day and I've been thinking out loud. I know I want you. Long time since the last time. Got a tab, we could run up.